Hi guys, welcome to my third guide on how to get a gold medal in the Art of War missions. This time it's basic combat and the footage will be in Italian because I recorded this a while ago, but don't worry, I will tell you everything that you need to know. So this mission is pretty micro intensive because the way it works is we have a village that we need to defend. We cannot control the structures, but we can select some units and we will have to use our units to defend from waves on enemies. The way we get gold is by losing less than 16 units, so that's why we need micro, because we need to make sure that our units survive. First wave will be light cav, so this is the easiest because we just need to select the spearmen and you just put them into the line formation by pressing Z, and you put them on the road that the light cav will be coming from. Now, when spearmen stand still, like you will see I'm doing and not moving them, they will go into this anti-cav ability. I don't know, they activate it by themselves, which stops the charge, which is already really good, and then spearmen counter cavalry really hard. So as you can see, without needing really much micro, we'll do 0 units from this first wave. If you see one of the spearmen is going to die, you just pull him back, move him away, and you're gonna be good. Second wave now. Second wave are spearmen, and here we will have already to do a bit more micro. You select archers, of course, and you put them into the forest that the mission will already tell you to place your archers in. But we will have to make a bit of an adjustment, because here is important that you know how to hit and run with archers, with ranged units. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna select one of the archers from the main group. We're going to leave the main group there, and we're going to use that one archer to bait the spearmen. Ideally, you want all the spearmen to follow that one archer and make them run around your group of archers so that they kill the spearmen. It didn't work for me in this attempt, but you can see I kind of still managed not to lose any units. So the way you do it is you want at least part of the spearmen to follow the single archers, and you just move him around, you never stop. And instead, with the big group of archers, you do the hit and run tactic. So you move them, you tell them to attack a spearman, they kill him, you move them, their attack goes back from the cooldown, because of course they need to wait a little bit between one arrow and the other. You move, you hit, you move, you hit. If you're not new to Age of Empires, you surely knew how to do this. And then, as you can see, I still had the spearmen that were following my single archers, so I just pulled him closely to the big group and killed them. So again, in the first 2 waves, it's important that you don't lose any units. Now come the hardest ones instead. This is a archer group. Now for the archer wave, you need to select your cavalry. But you're probably going to lose 1 unit. I never managed to save all of my cavalry, but still, you're free to try. What I did is you put them in the forest that, again, the mission already tells you to place your units there. You press V, which means that your cavalry will not attack unless you tell them to do it. And we do that because we want to attack really when the archers are really close to the forest. As you can see, as I said, it's really hard not to lose any unit, because the archers will at first all fire on the same unit, and just in a couple of volleys it will be dead. I thought I almost managed to save my cavalry unit, but it wasn't enough, it wasn't far away. I also lost another one, and that was lucky on my part, but I'm pretty sure that you can manage to lose only one cav to the archers. Now, fourth wave. Fourth wave is the most dangerous one. There will be light cav and spearmen. You have to select the spearmen and cav, but also you need to be a bit smart about it. Because if you face them directly, you can still get gold, but you need to do a lot of like pulling back the weak units and really have some luck, because in this wave you can lose like easily 10 units, because of course it's a lot of melee units and your spearmen are not really tanky. What we are actually going to do, we are going to sacrifice some of the buildings from the village, because as you can see, we don't lose unless they destroy 7 buildings. So we can just wait for them to destroy the first building and then start kind of attacking them when they either when they spread, or we make so that they split up by kind of aggroing only some of them. As you can see, I went for the second option. Most of the enemy cav is still attacking the market while I'm fighting just the spearmen. I'm trying to pull back the weak spearmen. I will still lose some units, but I will lose, I think, either 4 or 5, which is great. And another tactic, you can wait a bit more than I did, and you can wait that they destroy more buildings, and maybe they will like spread in different direction, and that will be even easier. Just in this wave, don't face them directly, because if you do, like we did for the first wave, it will be, you will win, of course, but you will have a lot of losses. Now, the 5th wave is the fun one. We select cavalry and spearmen. Here is going to be pretty easy. You just select the spearmen and you put them exactly where I placed them, so in front of those houses, again in the line formation, so that the enemy cavalry will come out first and they will face the spearmen. Instead, with your cavalry, you put them in the forest, the same way we did for the archer wave, and you place them on hold by pressing V. What we're gonna do, we're gonna wait for the cavalry to just go by. They will go towards the spearmen, they will engage our spearmen, and instead, once the archers get close to our cavalry, we attack them with our cavalry. You probably lose 1 cav unit, maybe 1 spearman, but the result will be still great. So I would say, as long as you don't lose more than 10 units on the 4th wave, you'll be good. And this was all for this mission. I hope you'll be able to get gold easily, and thank you for watching my video.